Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Gemini. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Geminis, please. All right, so we have the Lovers card, Gemini energy. All right, we also have the Sun, Leo energy. They're viewing you as the Ten of Swords, okay? And the connection, we see the King of Swords. So this is a connection that is very much in alignment with you, Gemini. And you could be dealing with a fellow Gemini or somebody with Leo in their chart. We also have Libra and Aquarius here. And this person is showing up as the Eight of Cups. So this person, you may meet them when they're in some sort of transition or they're walking away from someone or something. Now, it can be another relationship, but it can also be a job. It can be they're in the midst of a move. And with the Lovers card, this is a very strong soulmate connection. This is where two people really balance each other out in the most harmonious ways. There's also going to be a very strong physical attraction and compatibility. So let's see. All right, we see the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so some of my Geminis, what I'm getting is you two might be around each other for a little bit before you really recognize what this is, because it kind of feels like you both are going through some sort of transformation, some sort of change. It's like you both have life stuff going on that's really taking your attention away from love and romance is kind of what I'm getting. So, this could be somebody you're around at work or in your neighborhood or somewhere you go, somewhere you see with friends, someone you meet through friends, like at the gym or somewhere, wherever you go. But I feel like your person here, they're in the midst of some sort of transformation. They're viewing you as the Ten of Swords, so you're going through something as well, some sort of personal loss or, ending a really tough cycle. And the Six of Wands in reverse tells me this person is, their energy is scattered, okay? So they've got a lot on their plate. And I don't think that they're consciously ignoring you, Gemini, but it feels like their attention is on finances, on this move, on this change, on this transformation. And they may feel a little bit unstable, or they just might feel a little bit scattered. We see the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this person is a creative visionary. They're very loving. They're very nurturing. This is somebody who, I'm wondering too if they're working through some sort of creative process as well. I don't know if they're an entrepreneur or this is somebody who's generally very creative. I'm also seeing somebody who's like painting or reorganizing their house, or maybe like a new place. I don't know if they work in real estate or in construction or something like that. Of course, that's not going to be for all of you, but this is somebody who I do feel is normally quite relaxed, kind of casual. They're sexy, they're attractive, they're loving, they're nurturing. They might play music is what I'm getting, or music is important to them, or they always have music playing. And we see how you're going to be feeling the Magician card, Virgo, Gemini energy. Yeah, it looks like you're in the process of manifesting something here for yourself as well, some sort of new beginning. But the Magician card tells me that there's a big part of you that recognizes that this is really a connection that's in alignment. I do think that there's physical attraction, but like I said, I feel like both of you are kind of focused on other things when this unfolds or as this happens. So it's like, oh yeah, that person, they're good looking. Oh, I get along with them. But I've got to focus on this right now, this Ten of Swords energy. All right, or this person also focusing on this transition or transformation or creative project is what I'm getting. It does feel there's something that's taking their energy away from like love and romance, or taking away from them fully focusing on this connection when you two meet. They could be an Aquarius, so they have a highly developed intellect, the pioneer of ideas. They're engaging communicators. This person leads a healthy lifestyle. They live cleanly, infusing exercise and healthy choices into their daily routine. All right, they may have a little bit of a jealous or possessive streak stemming from infidelity and insecurity, so it is something to watch out for. And we also see Virgo energy here. So they're planners and organizers. They have a tendency to overthink and to overanalyze. This could be a Virgo, Leo cusp. All right, I also see possible Gemini, Cancer cusp. We also see Cancer, Leo cusp. So one of those cusps could be you or could be them, although it doesn't have to be. But it can also be like this connection really is, I'm doing this reading in the month of April, as many of you already know. But, you know, it could be that this is really starting to unfold or really unfolds once we get to June, the end of May, June, July, August, September, like where things really pick up for the two of you. So we see the Sun card. I feel like this is somebody who's, you know, sunny and warm. They have a bright disposition. This is somebody who gets a lot of attention. But right now they're not super focused on that. They like getting a lot of attention, but right now they're focused on, I don't know, getting it together or this transformation or this change or this creative project. This is somebody who's generally quite happy. I feel like they're free-spirited. All right, we see they're awakened, so you two are going to connect there. They may have black hair. Okay, and we see ginger. Okay, so now this could be, I am reading for a lot of you, so just remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And when these really specific messages come through, they're going to be confirmation for some of you, but each and every message isn't going to resonate with all of you. So we see ginger. Now this could be somebody who does have reddish auburn hair. They could have black hair. But when ginger comes through, it could be somebody that likes to cook with ginger, likes to drink ginger tea, uses ginger in home remedies, loves, you know, gingerbread or ginger cookies. But we see this person loves nature. Okay, so let's see what else we need to know. You know, they could have a cat named Ginger. All right, so we see message energy in reverse and judication energy in reverse. Okay, I kind of feel like we have somebody here that isn't, I just feel like their energy is a little bit scattered. And I feel like when it comes to love, they're not really quite ready to make a decision when you meet them, Gemini, because their energy is focused on something else here. All right. Some of you too, this person might be waiting for some sort of settlement. They might be waiting for some sort of legal decision. They may also be waiting for you, Gemini, to make a decision or a decision to be made here for you. Okay, and we see change energy showing up in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person, I don't want to say that they're just in survival mode here, Gemini, but it kind of feels like it, right? Like it kind of feels like when you meet this person, like they're loving, they're fun, they're friendly, but they're going through some sort of major change and transformation. And I feel like that's their main focus here. So again, it kind of feels like this connection doesn't take off right away, even if there's physical attraction and compatibility. And like I said, this may also be the same for you. Like you two are around each other, but like neither one of you are really focused on that, really focused on the connection. It's more like resolving problems, getting through this transition or this transformation, getting settled. That's the energy I'm getting. All right. For some of you, there is some sort of issue here with housing or real estate is what I'm getting, or they work in real estate. We do get double confirmation. This person may have dark hair. They may have a severe allergy, Gemini. That could be to, you know, medicine. It could be to food. It could be to bees. It could be, just allergy season is tough for them. This person already knows who you are. So some of my Geminis, this person is already around you. But I kind of feel like neither one of you are quite seeing it, right? Like I think you've clocked this person as somebody who's interesting, who you get along with, who's good looking, but it just feels like your energies are in different directions at the moment. This person may like to wear the color red or is often wearing the color red. Some of you, your paths will cross when a holiday is in season, or maybe you met, back in, November, December, January. Okay. They're viewing you, Gemini, as the Ten of Swords. So again, it looks like they know that you've gone through, or you are going through, some sort of major change, a divorce, or experiencing some sort of personal loss. But the beauty of the Ten of Swords is, you know, the worst is over, right? And a new cycle begins. So both of you going through a bit of a transition. They see you as the Six of Cups. So they definitely, they clock you also as a soulmate, as sweet energy, you know, as somebody they're very attracted to. But I also feel like there's a camaraderie between the two of you. Even though these deeper feelings exist, or this attraction exists, they see you as sweet-natured, they see you as creative, they see you as loving, and the Two of Swords energy in reverse. Yeah, but it's almost like they're waiting for energy blocks to be removed, or you both just kind of know when you first meet, the timing is a little bit off. But this person is maybe waiting for you to make a decision about the past, or is waiting, you know, we see this message adjudication. They might be waiting for a decision to be, like a legal decision to be made for you. So maybe you're waiting for a divorce to be finalized, or a settlement to be finalized. But see, interesting enough, Knight of Swords, you still see clearly this connection. And this is a connection that you absolutely want to move towards. It just feels like there's something in the way when you first meet. I know it's maybe taken me a little bit of a roundabout way to get there, but that's the energy here. And I kind of feel like you're both kind of okay with holding space for each other, or not. Like I said, some of you recognize, like, this person has been under your nose for some time, or you two have been around each other for some time, but both of you have had your own shit going on, and, you know, not really focused on romancing anybody until you feel settled. And I feel it's mutual. All right, the attraction is mutual. The enjoyment of each other's company is mutual, but you're also, you know, got to deal with your independent stuff. We see child magical, so seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. So they definitely see, there's an innocence to you, Gemini, that this person sees. And, you know, there's magic around you. I get that with that Six of Cups as well. And we see mystic energy. They know that you're spiritual, and they love that about you. I feel like this person most likely is as well. You've probably connected on some level about spirituality, or tarot, or astrology, and things like that. And they also see you as the hedonist archetype here, Gemini. So inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, and celebrates the beauty in yourself. Okay, so beautiful. So they know that you're somebody who knows how to have a good time, that, you know, enjoys a comfortable lifestyle, likes good food, good wine, things like that, luxury. All right, so the King of Swords tells me that this is going to start off as an intellectual connection. And the King of Swords, he's not the King of Wands, he's not the King of Cups. You know, it's like, so not to say that passion and attraction and deeper feelings don't exist. They do. But it almost feels like it starts off as a friendship, or things are kind of kept platonic. And that's probably for a reason. So you two get to know each other, okay, before this develops. Okay, and we see releasing control. This connection challenges the need to manage outcomes. Trust becomes part of the lesson. I do think that this is somebody you're going to trust, because most likely you two share little bits and pieces about what's going on or what's happening. And we see protective of what matters. This person is discerning about their energy and time. Loyalty is expressed through care. Okay, beautiful. And we see stability through awareness. This connection brings steadiness through conscious engagement. Yeah, and that's what I'm getting. I kind of feel like you build like a friendship, or you build something stable before this becomes romantic, even if the romantic feelings do exist, or there's attraction there. And we see that this connection feels familiar on an energetic level, awakening a sense of recognition beyond logic. So that's one of my past life soulmate cards here, Gemini. But I also feel like this connection feels familiar because most likely they're already around you. You build a friendship first. You both are kind of going through something similar. I don't get an energy of you two commiserating, right? Like misery loves company, but I feel like you two support each other, maybe superficially in the beginning, but more so as friends, as you both go through some sort of transition or some sort of change. And that's why you're not really focused on the outcome of this situation. I feel like this person feels safe to you. I feel like you enjoy each other's company. I do think that there's attraction. It's just all about the timing here. And like I said, we're in April, but it feels like, you know, maybe like a month or two before this really takes off. But it does feel like that's the direction it's moving in. Yeah, and we do see, okay, there's definitely flames of passion ignite. So there's definitely a physical connection here. Okay, we see that this is a very healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. I actually think it's a very healing connection before it moves into a romance for a lot of you. We see psychic connection. Your communication goes beyond mere words. Look at that. And we get friend zoned, which I don't think that's the case. I don't think you end up friend zoning this person. I think that this starts off as friends and it moves into something else. That's what I'm getting. And something much more powerful. You know, because of the time that you spent getting to know each other and not really attaching, you know, the anxiety or the, you know, the butterflies around, you know, this being, you know, a potential, you know, love match at first. Like I said, even though I do think the attraction here exists. A very interesting reading. And it's interesting too, because this is a Gemini reading and they came out as Gemini energy. Now, they may not be another Gemini. They might not have Gemini in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But again, it's a strong indication that you two are mirroring each other. What's happening in your lives is mirroring each other. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little tongue-tied in this reading, Gemini. All right, let's see. We see now is not the right timing. Confirmation or what? And then we see the month of February. So again, we did see there possibly an Aquarius. February can also be Pisces energy, which we see here as well. So I don't think it's going to take until February. I kind of feel like the connection starts moving closer to, you know, like the end of May, June, July, August, September, throughout those months. But it may be that things are, you know, really hot and heavy between you two come February, but more so they might be born in February here. Some of you met this person back in February. So just trust your intuition here, my lovely Geminis. Sending you love and light. Take care.